Coming to you live from Track Major Studios in Austin, Texas. I am your boy, Tim Wayne.
What up, what up? Uncle Gotti in the house.
What's up, man? It's Us on Everything Podcast, episode 4. Shout out to Track Majors. He's over here smashing out on some Hawaiian brothers on us over here. He's got some teriyaki chicken and rice. And it looks good.
He just poured some glaze on his rice.
Yeah, it looks bad. I wish I could flip this camera over and show y'all what he's doing, but he getting it in right now with the food.
What he needs to do is go to another room because I'm getting hungry.
And that shit smells good.
It smells so good.
But we got a lot of stuff to cover. We come to you humbly. I do. At least I do. With the Super Bowl. Because I got that shit wrong.
Hey, you know what? I know we're excited about the Super Bowl. Well, some of us are. Before we do that, though.
Right.
Sunday. Valentine.
It is.
Tim, the great single guy you are, what are you doing on Valentine's Day?
I have nothing. I have no Valentine.
What?
Yeah.
You got to be Valentine to something.
I don't have no Valentine.
It doesn't have to be a person. It could be an object. It could be a place.
Wait,
it could be
are you trying to insinuate that I have
no
relations with physical objects that are not people?
You are one weird motherfucker. What else talking about?
The question is because I'm sitting here with two married men. What the hell are y'all doing for Valentine's Day?
See, you can't switch the topic.
Yes, I can.
We're talking about something very, very important.
What?
So, let me just finish what I was going to say.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck. So you could, an object, your Xbox. That's who you could be married to on Sunday. I mean, it's probably what you're going to be doing, right? When your Xbox going to be hanging out. There's no gunshot.
You started. That was a fucking shot, dog.
Wait. Hey, Tim. No. This is a legitimate question.
What are you trying to say, bro?
You hanging out with your Xbox, homie? Maybe you got a secret date. I don't know about it.
I don't have a secret date. I would tell you if I had a secret date.
Maybe it was.
I don't have it.
Hey, Tim, I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro, but goddamn, you ain't got to rub it in my face. The question is, what are y'all doing for Valentine's Day? You and Ariel, y'all are basically married.
Yeah.
Basically. I got two married men in here. I'm the only one that's trying to get there, I think.
Hey, bro, you'll get there.
I'm trying to get there. I ain't gonna lie.
You think you're going to get there? I think you're going to get there.
I mean, I don't know. I have my moments.
We will always find a way. Look, Tim, I tell this to every guy I talk to, or every person I talk to. It doesn't have to necessarily be a guy. There are multiple ones for us.
No. It could. Okay.
However,
hold on, this is okay. Go ahead.
However, the one that we always talk about, like Ariel's the one for me.
Right.
Is the one because I met that person at the right place at the right time in the right moment. I
don't believe that.
Oh, well, then they need to stop telling us there's plenty of fish in the sea.
Okay. So
because that's a bullshit comment then.
It is a bullshit comment.
Okay.
Because so I'll give you a prime example. And I'm not going to say any names of anybody. Why is Megan calling me? Hold on one second. What's up, Megan? You're on the Yes on Everything podcast. How can we help you? Yes, I am. All right. Sorry, guys. And that didn't even go through. So anyway, you were saying.
Yeah, I was saying, why would they tell us there's multiple fish in the sea?
Because it's bullshit. And what I was going to get to is that I have dated quite a few young ladies, and every woman that I have dated, I have had different relationships with. What I don't get, or what I don't understand why people say there's plenty of fish in the sea, is that you can have that one relationship with that one person, and then you could never have that ever again. Okay. So like my last relationship that I was in, I would say I felt like that person was legitimately my friend. Like there was a friendship in that relationship, which I believe you have to have in order to have a long lasting relationship because.
So there are not multiple women you can develop that friendship with.
There is, but
so then there's plenty of fish in the sea.
There is different. I mean, no, because you're not going to have the same relationship with everybody. You like the relationship that I had with my last ex is not the same relationship that I had with the previous one. So it's not the same one that I had with the previous one.
No.
And to me, not like. I don't know. I don't know how to go into detail without revealing names, and we're not doing that.
No, we're not.
But
no. Fair enough.
But the thing is like I feel like there are different people that come in your life. There are people that come in your life, whether it's a man or a woman, that you establish relationships with that are either are long lasting or healthy, whether it be healthy or unhealthy. I just feel like they're different. So like. Right. I don't believe there are tons of women, but like I feel like you can establish that relationship that you establish with your partner, like you can't establish that with somebody else. So it's its own entity and it's special in its own way. And I personally believe that once you found the one that you want, you should try to hold on to that.
Here's the thing, and I completely agree. What I'm saying is, although the relationship may not be the same, there are ways for you to create the one with multiple people, even with those different relationships. So, for example, woman A, I could have established a friendship with.
Right.
I could have also established a friendship with woman B in a different way.
Right.
And that's where that comes from, right?
So
yes, let's just say your values and your morals and the way you want to develop that relationship might come up differently, but at the core, you have established that you want to develop a friendship with someone before you take that into a relationship.
Gotcha.
And when you do that, the way you get to that friendship or the way that friendship occurs won't be the same. You can't say that, right?
Right.
I agree with that.
Right.
However, the fact that you could do that with multiple people brings me to the point that I was saying. There are multiple ones. It just all depends on the time and the time and the circumstance that you meet these.
Okay.
So I met Ariel.
Right. It's a dope story, by the way. We'll tell you guys one day.
But we'll come to that story. I have developed a friendship with Ariel. Right. We developed a friendship.
Right.
Now, how I met her, when I met her, and the circumstances that I met her when, is what makes that relationship even more unique.
Right.
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 Now, God forbid, something happens, whatever. Right?
That's not happening.
It's not gonna happen. I'm just
working. I'm working. I got you. I got you.
Shit, Tim Wayne, work with.
Hey, this is my job to get you to that altar in February, whenever.
If something happens, right?
Right.
I will go into meeting a different person with the same expectation that I'm going to develop a friendship. Probably not the same way or to the same level, but it will happen.
Gotcha.
And me staying true to myself, I'm not gonna force it to happen.
Right.
I just believe that it will happen. And because there are so many fish in the sea, that concept can develop again.
Okay, let me just ask you this.
That's what I'm saying.
Before we move on, let me just ask you guys.
That's some deep shit.
Let me just ask you guys this. No, it needs to happen every now and then. It needs to happen. Let me just ask you guys this. You guys are both married. How many women, before you met your women that you are married to currently, have you dated in your lifetime where you seriously dated and they checked off everything that you want in a woman?
0.
Trackmaster says 4.
So here's the thing.
You say 0 until you met Ariel.
Well, I also didn't really try until I met Ariel. So I mean that kind of
okay. All right.
Goes into this, right?
Yeah, we're not going into this. We'll burn through a whole hour going into this.
But here's the thing. I was also single for 7 years.
Right.
8 years. Oh no, 5 years.
Yeah, but I've seen you date.
And those people that I dated, to be fair, some of those women that I dated, I did have that same friendship, right? And it just didn't work out from their side, not from my side. Except for 1 or 2.
Okay.
1 or 2, I was like, ooh, gotta go.
Right.
Peace.
Yeah. So, speaking of the one, fucking Tom Brady, dog.
Bro, and so here's the thing. The worst part is the dude didn't even like sleep on it. He basically said, "Hey, thanks for the trophy. I'll be back next year." That's literally.
I am so frustrated, dog. I am so frustrated.
He was so confident that he'd be back that he was having a conversation with somebody. Oh yeah, I'll be back. That's literally how it went down. He didn't even think there was
the Bucks defensive line deserved the MVP of the Super Bowl. Yeah. Tom Brady had a great game. He had a great game. He was throwing. He could throw. He didn't get hit much. He did get sacked twice, but he could literally just sit back and do whatever he wanted.
But the thing is, so
he can hand the ball off to Leonard Fournette. Yeah. Leonard Fournette was running for 20 yards. Yeah. Like AB was catching the ball. Gronk looked like the Gronk of old, and Gronk's not old. He's 31, but like.
He looked like Gronk from 27. Bro.
Yeah, he looked like 25-year-old Gronk. Like he was out there. I felt like if you were like saving it, like my coach, my old football coach, Dennis Cedar, God rest his soul, would say, "Save nothing for the swim back," right? Yeah. So basically, like Gronk was just out there. Like he left nothing. Like in the tank, he went full the entire time, and I just like, I'm frustrated with it.
So here, I'm anti Tom Brady. I want him to tear his ACL, all this good stuff. I actually appreciated this Tom Brady victory than I have any of his other.
That's because he's not a Patriot.
Exactly.
Right.
There's something that associates Tom Brady to the Patriots and negative from outside the Patriots organization, right? Negativity and the sense of cheating. There were some very, very questionable calls that went one way.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Right? Versus another. Yeah. But here's the thing. What Tom Brady was able to do at the age of 43 further proves you need 3 positions locked up.
You need a quarterback, you need your offensive line, and you need a defensive line.
Don't need the best linebacker in the world. You don't need Richard Sherman. You don't need Ezekiel Elliott.
It would be great. Whoa.
Look, bro.
Whoa. Wait. You can't do that. You can't. It's not fair because Leonard Fournette is a first-round running back.
Top 5 pick.
He is top 5. He's a lottery pick.
No.
Mike Evans, a lottery pick.
Okay.
Devin White, a lottery pick.
Yeah.
Like they're sprinkled. Vita Veda, first-round draft pick. Ndamukong Suh, first-round draft pick. But JPP, first-round draft pick.
But that's what you got to exclude Ndamukong Suh and all the because I said you need an offensive line and defensive line.
Dude, you have to fucking killed. That defensive line deserved the MVP. I know people want to say Tom Brady is the GOAT. That's fine. He can be the GOAT for you. I'm still looking at the same Tom Brady that had a "Make America Great Again" cap over his left shoulder when he was playing for the Patriots. So that lets me.
Don't get it twisted. I fucking hate the guy with the burning passion.
He's a great quarterback.
He can kiss
without a doubt. He's a great quarterback without a doubt.
He played really well.
Pat Mahomes. He limped into that game.
He limped into it again. Offensive line, defensive line, quarterback. Look, Pat Mahomes was missing both of his tackles.
Yeah, and it showed from jump.
Look, I don't mean to jump around. I'm a Colts fan. When we lost our right tackle and our left tackle against the Steelers, and we blew that game because the first half they didn't do a goddamn thing.
Right.
We lost both tackles and boom, opened the floodgates. We blew the lead. We blew the game. We blew the division.
Right.
And now we're sitting at home on the couch.
Right.
Right. People are like, well, don't make excuses. Next man up. Look. Offensive line, defensive line, quarterback. Very simple. 3 most important areas.
Yeah, you need a pass rusher.
And
you definitely need a pass rusher.
Mahomes lost his tackles.
Yeah.
Everything went to shambles.
Yeah.
From the first snap.
He lost his starting tackles too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He left his starting left tackle and his starting right tackle.
They were already facing a really tough offensive line, defensive line.
Yeah.
And now they're missing their both of their tackles for the Super Bowl.
Right.
Just further proves and further you don't need to be a mobile quarterback. It helps.
Right.
But you don't need.
You know what's crazy?
You need your offensive line and your defensive line and your fucking quarterback.
Yeah, you need that. You know what's crazy about this whole situation? JPP has more wins than he has fingers.
It's crazy, man.
Think about that. That's no shot. He literally has 7 fingers. He has 9 wins.
That deserves blessed. # blessed. Where's your flowers and shit?
That's like
Jason,
crickets. I wouldn't even. There we go.
Jason Pierre-Paul, the luckiest motherfucker alive.
Is he the luckiest? Is Tom Brady your GOAT?
Post fireworks. JPP, it's the luckiest motherfucker.
Yeah, he got a second chance. He got really lucky.
And he took advantage of it.
Yeah. Shout out to him. God, for real. He looks good. And he's still young. He's 32 years old. He's 32. When he came in the league, his first couple of years in the league, he won 2 Super Bowls. Now he's got a third.
He won 2 with the Giants.
Yeah, he was on
on both teams, wasn't
right.
he?
Right. You remember his rookie year
was 18-0.
Yes, they beat the 18-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we are old.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, shout out to Patrick Mahomes and that team.
Yeah, they'll be back. They'll be back.
They'll be back.
And he had surgery on his foot.
He's going to get surgery.
He went under the knife today, so they said it's a 7-month recovery. So
T's and P's, bro.
T's and P's, my man.
Those of y'all that are saying Patrick Mahomes sucks, he's trash, he couldn't get it done. My man is basically. I don't know. Some of those throws that he made were still like, wait, what the hell?
Some of those throws are still accurate. They said
dead accurate.
They said, dude, they had a stat on Tom Brady on how many rushes that he had. Yeah. He had like a half a yard. And then they had the rushes on the rushes that Patrick Mahomes ran, like the total yards, even when he got sacked. It's 458 yards.
It's crazy.
That's a lot.
You remember the throw where Mahomes was going down and it was like this or something like that?
Yeah.
You remember the NCAA video where the dude was going down and he threw backwards? Yeah. That's what it reminded me of.
And he threw a touchdown.
Yeah. And he almost threw a touchdown. I was like, wait, are we
NCAA coming back? Bro. Yeah. Shout for that.
Yes, sir. But yeah, overall, we kind of touched on it before, just kind of going back. Is Tom Brady the GOAT?
He's the GOAT of quarterbacks. He's not the GOAT of athletes. Michael Jordan is the GOAT of athletes. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't consider Tom Brady an athlete.
He's a quarterback. He plays a sport. He is an athlete. He plays a sport. He ran a 40-yard dash. He can throw a ball 60-plus yards. He probably has a better diet than anybody I've ever seen athletically, maybe outside of Floyd Mayweather.
Runs like an 11.540,
though. John Daly's 350 pounds. He can blast a ball 490 yards. He's still an athlete. And he smokes cigarettes when he's golfing. He's still an athlete. Fair enough. All right.
So,
but no, he's not my GOAT. He is.
Are you talking about GOAT to GOATs?
I said GOAT of athletes, of all athletes.
Serena Williams, 100%.
Okay. I'm not arguing that.
Name me somebody that's won a major or any kind of championship while pregnant.
Ooh.
Yeah. I win.
Wow. Okay, but so the reason why I picked Michael Jordan is because Michael Jordan has had a significant cultural impact more than Tom Brady. And when I mean cultural impact, like people think of Michael Jordan and they think of greatness. Like he is even though Bill Russell has 11 championships, like Michael Jordan is still considered great. And that goes from his shoes to his symbol is a symbol of people look at that symbol and think of a symbol of greatness. The effect that he's had just in sports in general, whether it be social media with like the crying Jordan face to the iconic dunks and pictures and stuff. People still know, people that don't know or never saw Michael Jordan still go back and watch Michael Jordan videos. Your child, your future kid is not going back and watching Tom Brady.
Fuck no, because that shit's not allowed in my household.
You don't watch who? So
if Tom Brady Jr. exists,
right, they'll go back and watch Barry Sanders.
Cut.
They'll go back and watch Barry Sanders.
Hell yeah.
They'll go back and watch Ray Lewis, Calvin Johnson, Michael Vick.
Not fucking Tom Brady.
But they're not watching Tom Brady. No, Tom Brady is associated with winning. That's great, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. If my kid watches Tom Brady, I'll be like, hey, let me show you an article.
Your kid will probably know more about Mike Tyson than he will of Tom Brady. And Tom Brady's got way more championships than him.
I will make sure of that. It's just my personal hate.
I'm going to cheer for this. Cheer it up, clap it up for this guy.
Look, hey, if my kid mentions the name Tom Brady in my household, peace out, bro.
You're not going to kick your fucking kid out of your house.
Bet 10.
I bet 100.
Bet 100. Ariel, your son's out of here. I don't know that guy.
You're not doing that, bro.
Who's that?
You're not doing that.
Bet 10.
Ariel will put your ass out before you do anything. She already whoops your ass when we ain't around. We already know that. That's
not true.
Yes, Ariel be beating your ass.
Anyways, Serena Williams, go to GOAT, polarizing.
That's very hard to argue.
That's also, again, you could argue just as polarizing from a female perspective.
Right.
Just as polarizing as Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Females talk about her all the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, this doesn't really apply because she's not really an athlete.
Right.
Michelle Obama is very polarizing in the
Right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Shout out to Michelle Obama's new show coming out.
Yeah, she's got, man, they doing some work.
She is flying.
Yeah, she's doing some work, man.
She looking good on the White House.
Yo. I ain't gonna lie, inauguration, yo. With the maroon,
I was fast forwarding to those parts.
With the maroon, she looked like a flat out superhero, bro.
What's up, Michelle?
Hair was laid, everything. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, Michelle Obama definitely, from a non-athlete perspective, Michelle Obama to me is the most polarizing person.
Right.
And,
do you think Kamala Harris will get to that point?
No, absolutely.
Even if she becomes president?
No. Look, you have to understand the influence Michelle Obama has on women in general.
Right.
Kamala, look, I love Kamala. Shout out to the Blindians out there.
Right.
I'm not Blindian, but they will be here in 5 years.
Right.
But, Kamala, before Joe Biden, Kamala was a failed politician. She's made a lot of things happen.
Right.
But when it comes to the presidential stage, she was, I'm not saying she didn't earn it when she got it.
Right.
But people know Kamala because of Joe Biden.
Okay.
People that don't follow politics know Kamala the vice president. They don't know Kamala the person.
Right.
Now, albeit, if Kamala doesn't get president, she's just going to fall by the wayside.
Right.
Michelle Obama has not been in office in 8 years.
Yeah,
and
she's had just as much impact as Barack Obama.
That's why, and that's when you talk about who's polarizing, right? We talk about who's talking.
Yeah, she's had some. Again, she's written some really good. Like, if I'm not mistaken, she's written 2 books.
Yes. She's releasing a 3rd, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe she's written 1 and releasing. So, but here's what I'm saying, right?
Right.
Kamala's not going on cooking shows and traveling the world in 5 years or 8 years, right?
You don't think so?
No. Look, Michelle Obama's new show is about cooking or exploring the world and cooking the foods of the worlds that she goes to.
Okay.
Kamala Harris ain't doing that shit.
But she has the opportunity to.
See, but that's not polarizing. Getting opportunity and doing the opportunity that you get, that's what makes you polarizing.
Okay.
In my mind.
I'm not even going to fight that, bro. You got it. You did the research. You got it.
But yeah, Serena Williams, go to GOATs. And we'll be right back to talk about more awesomeness.
Yeah. All right, so we're back. We had a small break there. But we're back and we're ready to move on to the next topic. Also, go ahead.
Before we continue, Oprah is somebody we didn't mention.
Yes.
Have to mention Oprah.
Have to mention
has
Oprah.
Her own network, which has some great content, by the way. You don't like the content on the Oprah Winfrey Network?
I'm not married, so I don't get it. I'm not watching Oprah, bro. Right. I don't know. Anyway,
Tim, work on it, bro. Hey, real quick, in the comment section below, Brady, put down your who you think your athletic GOAT is and your non-athletic GOAT.
Yeah, mine is going still Jordan.
All right,
my non probably I don't know. I don't know yet.
Serena, and Michelle, and I feel like Michelle and Oprah.
Yeah. I'm not fighting that because Serena is Serena, bro. Like Serena is an acronym, like a name. Like it is what it is. You don't think of anybody else when you say Serena, but Serena Williams. Yeah.
All right, so while we're on the topic of black women and black culture and black everything,
we coming to a real important one.
Black coaches and football. I want to focus specifically on football because
it's hard.
It's harder in basketball. You've got black coaches all over the league.
Yeah, a lot of players too. A lot of former players too. Yeah. That's dope. There's a lot of former players.
Adam Silver does a great job of marketing black people in the NBA.
Yeah.
And it's a players' league, right? And the players.
Adam Silver is really good on inclusion.
I love Adam Silver.
Is he the best? Is he the best GM or the best commissioner of the professional sports?
I think it's today.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think hands down.
No, I don't think it's close.
What he's done with everything as far as Black Lives Matter movement, the George Floyd deal, how he's handled the bubble, how he's handled disgruntled players,
and just giving players the empowerment to do what they feel like is right.
Right. If you feel this is right, then do it. Right.
Not making a big deal out of Kyrie Irving taking time off. Right. Not making sure teams don't fine for stuff like that.
Right.
Yes, Adam Silver, hands down. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Yeah.
For black athletes and black culture in general and black people in general. So
facts.
Now let's go back and talk to a league that's doing a shitty job at doing this.
Yep.
The NFL. Roger Goodell, you piece of shit. I hate you with my fucking life.
Roger Goodell is pretty bad.
You are a piece of shit.
He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer
Roger
that got
Goodell.
a job that he probably wasn't qualified for.
Yeah, shocking. Anyway.
White privilege.
Anyway, back to what we were saying. Black coaches in the NFL. In your opinion, right? Take a look at, Eric Bieniemy's, the Todd Bowles.
Byron
Leftwich's, and they're not getting head coaching positions, and when they do, right, like the Todd Bowles, you talk about who was the coach that was with was it Atlanta? He was the old defensive coordinator for the Seahawks. I just lost his name.
Because he had a stint in Dallas too. Richard?
No, not him. I forget his name. I'll have to look it up. But here's the thing. It's really hard to get a position.
Right.
And when they do get a position, they don't get the same opportunity and the longevity.
They're not afforded the same opportunity. You're right. You're absolutely right.
If they screw up, right, getting that second opportunity is very, very difficult.
Yes, because Marvin Lewis, he got his job. He did. I mean, he's done better than a lot of these other coaches that have gotten. And speaking of coaches, shout out to Marty Schottenheimer. He passed away today. I forgot about that. Marty Schottenheimer should have gotten another job after he went 14-2, and they had to get rid of Drew Brees. He should have gotten another shot.
He got shafted in it.
He got.
We hadn't seen him since. Hey, Marty.
Rest in peace, man. Because he did some dope ass shit when he was in the league.
Marty Schottenheimer was dope.
Yeah.
And his kids are doing well in the league.
Yeah, very well. Very well.
So shout out to Marty.
Yeah, rest in peace, my man. 75 years old. 77.
Young,
77.
That's young. That's young.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm trying to understand. As assistant coaches, Eric Bieniemy is put on this pedestal, but when it comes to getting a head coaching job,
he's not getting it.
He's not getting it, and then we're making excuses for him now.
Right.
Well, he's not a play caller. Well, he doesn't hop enough on the field when he doesn't like.
I don't understand why he hasn't.
Then why are you praising him as an offensive coordinator?
He's been getting more praises from past coaches, players, NFL execs than I think any
offensive
any coordinator that I've ever paid attention to. And I mean, he gets a lot of love. They had a whole segment on him on the Super Bowl, about him not getting a position. Like, I can't remember what player that they interviewed, And they were just like, I'm surprised that he's not a head coach. It doesn't make. Oh, it was 16? Travis Kelce. Yeah. Travis Kelce got interviewed by Jesus and Mero, and he was just like, I don't understand why he doesn't have a head coaching job. This is a white man, by the way, that's saying this guy should be a head coach. Right. He's not, but while he's here, I'm going to try to get as many Super Bowls out of him as possible.
And I think from the Kansas City's perspective, it's one of those like blessing in disguise kind of thing.
Right.
Because Eric Bieniemy wants to be a head coach.
Right.
But when you've had 16 interviews and you had 0 offers, I get that. Look here, and just to play both sides of the spectrum, right? I understand that you might have some interview issues, right? Maybe you don't interview well. That's fine. Right. But you're going to sit there and tell me that this guy is not developed qualified.
His offense is so incredible.
People have stolen his offense.
Yeah.
RPOs weren't really a thing until Eric Bieniemy showed up.
Right.
They run RPOs better than any team in the league.
It's crazy. It's nuts how they do it.
And I get Andy Reid calls the shots.
Right.
Andy Reid doesn't develop the game plan.
Right. And what's crazy is I'm back to the Super Bowl interviews. I found out a lot. I mean, like, they talk about how Eric Bieniemy is a player's coach because what they'll do is like they'll go to Andy Reid and be like, hey, I drew up like 40 of these plays. Like, this was Patrick Mahomes. He's like, I drew up 40 plays. They put in half of them. And Eric Bieniemy will, like that goal line shovel pass to Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
That play was written up by Patrick Mahomes. And they gave it to Andy Reid. Andy Reid was like, this could work, and gave it to Eric Bieniemy, and he schemed it up.
Yeah, he made it happen.
I don't understand why. There's a couple like Todd Bowles, like bro, he was a coach before.
He was the Jets coach, wasn't he?
Yeah, he got shafted. Look at who his quarterback was.
Hey.
You know who his quarterback was?
Wasn't it Matt Sanchez? Mark Sanchez?
No. It was
before Sam Darnold.
It was before Sam Darnold. It was old boy from West Virginia.
Oh, Geno Smith.
Yeah, like bro, and then he got Michael Vick.
Yeah.
And then like
Michael Vick when he was like 80.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got out of prime Michael Vick. Like, come on, man. Like, how do you?
That's crazy, right?
Then he had no receivers.
Yep.
They had a defense, but they had absolutely nothing on the offense, and it's like,
yeah, because Rex Ryan left him a shit show.
But they still got to the AFC Championship with that team.
No.
Previously, with Rex Ryan.
Yeah. Thing is, but when Rex Ryan left, a lot of those guys left. Bart Scott left.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of those guys were old too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They left and they were trying to go win their shit.
Yeah.
So,
they were old. They were old.
He was left a shit show because now when those Jets teams fell apart, everybody wanted
Braylon Edwards ain't getting it done, bro.
They want it all out. Yeah. So, Mike Singletary is another one that comes to mind. I love Mike Singletary.
Dude.
Mike Singletary with the Niners is probably one of my favorite coaches.
Mike Singletary literally cleaned up the 49ers, and
loved him.
Harbaugh comes in there,
gets him to
the Super Bowl. It's his team.
Yeah. I love
the only thing he drafted was Colin Kaepernick.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
And Mike Singletary was Mr. Attitude. Won't have it. Can't have it.
Won't do it.
Like, God, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
But hey, shout out to the black coaches in the NFL. My advice scrawny old me's Us on Everything podcast advice is be very careful with the position that you select because it could be your very last.
And
that's kind of where I meant really low key.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy he did not get picked for the Texans job. Because
that's a shit show. I wouldn't want to be there. I would not want to be there.
That's why
I'm really hoping is that Andy Reid is getting up there in age. Andy Reid is.
He waits around and just takes over.
I'm hoping.
Coach and waiting.
I'm hoping they give him that because he deserves.
Man, you know what?
He's already established the relationships with the players. The players like him.
Yep.
It's not going to be hard to implement a system. It's already there.
It's his system.
You're going to have Patrick Mahomes for 8 more years.
Yeah.
Why not? Why would put it like this. Why would you take Eric Bieniemy, pluck him, go and let somebody take him to go and have a whole nother offense implemented
to play against?
Yeah, it doesn't
make sense from the Chiefs' perspective. It makes so what if now it brings the interesting question: is Eric Bieniemy purposely fudging these? Is that a possibility?
No, I don't think Eric Bieniemy is doing that. I think so. Here's the thing: it's already hard for. It's already hard to get a coaching position.
Yeah.
To get to a head coach or to get the opportunity to be a head coach, that's a dream job no matter where he goes.
Sure.
Now, do I want him to go to the Texans? We both don't want him to go to because we already know what comes with being a Texans head coach. Yeah. Their owner is shit. Their owner has had some pretty sketchy comments. Like,
well, his dad did.
His dad did, but I mean,
but it kind of boils down to him because he's done some sketchy shit.
He's done. Yeah.
They got a player personnel director who's a shithole.
Yep.
I don't even care to remember his name. I forgot his name.
The dude, didn't he used to work for the Patriots?
Yeah.
The first three?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't remember his name. Fuck that guy. Anyway, and then I do like their GM that they got. I think it's a great move. The guy that they wanted.
Right.
I just think, again, they being the sleazebag organization that they are.
They didn't check with their head. They didn't even think to be like, hey.
They went about it wrong.
Franchise quarterback who is really good.
Yeah.
Who was
almost died.
Who almost beat the champions.
By himself.
Hey, do you think you should?
What
do you think about this guy? Do you think we should hire this guy? No. I wouldn't want to be a part of that. Again. I wouldn't want to be a part of that, but I also understand that like it's almost like you have to take that job as a head coach.
I get the you're not the final say part of it.
Right.
But to say you had no say?
Right.
Nah, I can't
I can't rock with that. Fuck the Texans, man.
Yeah, Texans are now the new Patriots. Go fuck yourself. No, from a go fuck yourself perspective.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Not from a winning. No. They're not winning. I hope they go 0-16 every year, and I hope.
You want the Texans to go 0-16 to possibly get a pick that you want?
I don't want that pick. If they're 0-16, they're a bunch of idiots that don't know how to run a fucking organization. I mean, they're basically the Jags at this point. I don't really care what. They can kiss my ass. Anyway, hey, look, just real quick shout out Pedro Gomez.
Man, that hurt.
Therese Paylor. These guys. Pedro Gomez, you and I grew up watching Pedro.
Yeah, Gomez. Pedro Gomez. Anything baseball. It was Pedro Gomez and Bob Lee.
Bob Lee.
That's anytime that they were talking about baseball.
Who's that one guy? No, there's that other guy. Baseball Tonight.
I forget his name, but he used to play.
The black dude.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I forget his name, but
that's who we grew up watching.
Right, but for me, it was Pedro Gomez and it was Bob Lee.
Yep.
Like those guys.
Hey, rest in peace, Pedro.
Yeah, he passed away Sunday unexpectedly. We still don't necessarily know why. It just kind of brings, like I was telling you, in perspective about this whole COVID situation shit. Like, man, you gotta really tell people you love them. Whether they want to hear it or not, whether they love you back or not, like if you love them, you gotta let them know, bro. Because that whole Pedro Gomez situation, that was Sunday. Then the gentleman that worked at the Yahoo Sports, he passed away. He was 37. Like they don't know why he passed away.
His name Therese Paylor.
They don't know why he passed away. And he just randomly passed away. He had kids and everything. Like Bob Lee was 58. Oh no, not Bob Lee. Pedro Gomez was 58. He didn't look like 58. He was young. Like he had his relationships with baseball players was like uncanny.
Golden.
Like
players loved him. The league loved
everybody loved him. Like he was constantly on like Dan Le Batard's show.
Yep.
Constantly on First Take. Yep. Anytime he was on In Between the Lines with Bob Lee, like if they had anything going with baseball, like and especially like World Series, home run derbies, anything like that, he was the guy.
Yep.
So it just sucks that we keep losing these guys that we grew up on, man.
Just legends. Legends.
Rest in peace to both.
Sorry.
Thoughts and prayers to your family. It just again, it just shines a light that and you can go at any time, and you just need to say whatever you need to say to your people.
Yep. Rest in peace, guys. Sad day.
Yeah.
Sports world.
Yeah.
Now to get to some fun stuff. The Super Bowl's over.
Yeah.
All focus is on everyone.
Yeah.
The season's over.
Yeah.
We get to focus on Twitter.
Yeah.
Trade rumors galore. All right. So,
can I just say this? This is another reason why the NFL is king. As far as off-season stuff, we have never. I don't remember ever seeing this many quarterbacks. I don't ever remember seeing this many quarterbacks talked about possibly being on different teams. This is like some fucking Madden shit.
So this kind of what we talk about with the NBA, with the players owning their destinies and their choices and shit like that. The NFL players are starting to do that. They're starting to control what they want to do with their careers, right? We're going to talk. There's only 3 players that we're going to talk about right now. There's a lot more that are rumored to do whatever the hell they want, and I think it's great. These are the 3 newest, biggest ones. We're going to start with Carson Wentz.
Right.
We're going to build up to the big one.
Right.
So Carson Wentz, been rumored to one out of Philly, been rumored to go to 2 places at this point.
Right.
Indianapolis for obvious reasons.
Right.
Huge connection to Frank Reich.
Got him that Super Bowl.
Frank Reich loves him. Frank Reich has told Chris Ballard multiple times, this is the guy I want.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I love Chris Ballard. I love Frank Reich.
Right.
This is why I love Chris.
Right.
Chris Ballard has a price on everything.
Right.
If you want to go to the grocery store and you want to go buy the next coolest electronic, it can only be this price.
Right.
I don't give a shit how cool it is.
Right.
If it's more than this price,
we ain't paying.
You ain't getting it.
You ain't getting it. I feel that.
So that's why I love.
Can't say that for Jerry Jones, man.
Jerry Jones. Wait, you want a pencil for $1 million? Here you go, bro. There you go. What, man, on $2 million?
Don't get me started on Jerry Jones.
But yeah, if a pencil is worth 10 cents, a pencil is worth 10 cents.
Right.
It does not matter how pretty the pencil looks.
Right. It doesn't matter what it can do. It's a pencil,
dime.
And you're gonna pay 10 cents.
You're gonna pay 10 cents for it. That's what I love. So that's a big one. The latest rumor I heard, I think I talked to you about this yesterday, maybe.
Okay.
But they've lost their goddamn mind. They want a first-round pick. And Bobby Okereke, Jack Doyle, and
that ain't happening.
Somebody else.
Carson,
for Carson Wentz and a 3rd-round pick.
No, they ain't.
Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz is in there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Still not worth
Zach Ertz.
I'm giving up too much.
You give up. So
first off, I'm not giving up a
prime. Would you take Jack Doyle over?
I would take Zach Ertz over Jack Doyle for the simple fact that Jack Doyle's older.
Right. Jack Doyle's been in the league, what, 12 years?
Like 86 years.
Yeah, he's old.
And then
football-wise, he's old.
Zach Ertz is old.
Right.
But he's a lot more athletic.
Right.
Spread the field out more.
Right.
And you're losing a Trey Burton, so you have to kind of account for that. Or you bring him in because you can keep Trey Burton. Right. Now you have 2 tight ends that know your system.
That can stretch the field.
That know your system.
Right.
There's an advantage there.
Right.
But Bobby Okereke, yeah, fuck off. I'm not giving up Bobby Okereke.
Yeah, no.
Especially if
that's
Anthony
your
Walker,
defensive end?
That's your linebacker. Your second best linebacker, in my opinion, on the team.
Yeah, no.
And this isn't Madden. We're not giving up 18,000 picks. There is no trade override.
Wait. Can I ask you this? Would you give up Okereke if you got a first-round draft pick? And you could potentially draft a replacement for Okereke?
Let me tell you this. No, because Chris Ballard doesn't value first-round draft. We haven't had a first-round draft pick since Quentin Nelson. So every
you mean Trent Richardson?
No. We haven't had a first-round draft pick since in the Chris Ballard era.
Right.
We haven't had a first-round draft pick since Quentin Nelson. That
was
4 years ago. Wow. Or 3 years ago.
Wow.
Quentin Nelson was the last first-round draft pick we made.
Right.
Ever since then, we've traded out of the first round.
Right.
We don't value first-round draft picks.
This is some talent.
This is some talent. Yeah, but look at the talent we've gotten. Darius Leonard, 2nd-round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Moore, 4th-round pick.
Okay.
Julian Blackman, 4th-round pick, coming off an ACL. Tyree Williams, 3rd-round pick.
Okay.
Our defense is built off of the later rounds of the draft.
Right.
And that's just
so you're basically able to identify talent in later rounds.
Yeah,
which a lot of people are not able to do.
Which gives us the flexibility to get with the first.
There's only honestly 3 or 4 teams in the NFL that's doing that. Yeah. Like that. Colts, I would say the Saints,
and they all come
the
from
Seahawks.
The
and you can throw the Patriots in there as well.
Patriots. Anyway, yeah. So no, that's not happening. So that's the latest rumor. The other rumor is that the Bears are trying to jump in there.
Yo, the Bears trying to make some noise. The Bears trying to get Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is Matt Nagy and their GM.
Right.
This is basically their last chance.
Yeah.
Right? So to them,
they need a splash.
Right. If we fuck it all off after this and we don't have anything after this, who gives a shit?
Hey, and because they're white, they're probably going to get another opportunity to coach and another job.
Sure. That's what they're thinking.
Yeah, it's all shits and giggles for them on their end.
So for them, it's like, look, this is our last chance to do something.
Right.
And if it doesn't stick, who gives a shit?
Right.
We ain't going to be here anyway to experience it.
The
fallout is not our problem. So
true.
They are going all out. So anybody that's somebody, they're
going for.
Yeah. So that's kind of their thinking.
You think they try to assemble a super team like the Bucks?
Yeah, they can assemble a super team all they want. They ain't got a coach that can do shit. So.
Well, I mean,
I remember here's the thing. when they were both rookie coaches, I remember when everybody was like, "Yo, Matt Nagy, just look at who deal with Mitch Trubisky, blah 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 blah."
I didn't understand the jump for Mitch Trubisky though.
I
still don't understand that.
Man, Mitch Trubisky. Remember his first year, they won the division.
Yeah,
I think the Bears
they got close.
Division.
They got close,
but they got into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Nagy was
He looked good. He looked good.
Right?
He looked really good.
He won Coach of the Year over Frank Reich and Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
And
that was nuts.
And I was like, wait, what? Frank Reich literally just took a team that just went 4-12 and went 12-4. Mm-hmm. Or I think we were 11-5, whatever, right? Matt Nagy, and then since then, Mike Vrabel and Frank Reich have both been better than him.
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel has a division title.
Trubisky been looking like Dookie.
And the thing is,
that's not Dookie, but
yeah, the thing with Frank Reich, again, obviously it sounds biased because I'm a Colts fan.
Right.
Frank Reich has had four quarterbacks in 4 years.
Damn.
Yeah. He had Andrew Luck as his first year.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett.
Mm-hmm.
Last year he had Phillip Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's about to get another quarterback.
Y'all about to get Teddy Bridgewater. Y'all about to get
and
Teddy
Two
Gloves.
If we get Teddy Two Gloves, we're still going 11-5. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. If I look at the rest of my team, I'm very confident in my team.
Teddy Two Gloves is gonna be handing the ball off, bro. Y'all gonna be handing that ball off to
if we can go
one of your 3 stud running backs.
Well, see, that's the thing. We can hand it off to one of our 3 stud running backs. Teddy Two Gloves can come in. We lower his contract. Wait. Are
y'all gonna still have all 3 running backs next year?
Jonathan Taylor, Marlon Mack, and Nyheim Hines?
Are y'all good?
Shit, I hope so. And even if we don't, Chris Ballard gonna go in the 8th round and go fucking pick somebody up. We good, baby. Look, this is why a lot of quarterbacks work for us.
Right.
Because we just have the talent around them. So when people come to me and they say, well, that person's trying. I'm not looking at it from that perspective.
Okay.
I'm looking at it as who is around them. And do I believe that my GM can get pieces around these guys to be successful? Look, he took 39-year-old 30 interception Phillip Rivers and went 11-5.
Yeah, that was
28 touchdowns and 9 picks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm one. Yeah.
Listen, Phillip Rivers, I think he should have gave it one more shot.
He retired.
I know he
wanted him back.
I know you guys.
We would try to give him another.
Like shot. I think he should have. I think he should have ran it back. I think you guys should have went and got
we could have gotten
one more receiver,
Kenny Galladay or Allen Robinson.
a big ass receiver that he can throw to.
Him back
because he's always. If you think about it, he's always had a big receiver.
I wanted him back, and I've told you this. My number one option for the offseason was to bring Phil back.
Right.
All these other quarterbacks were 2 through whatever.
Right.
And I think, having an off season, doing all that stuff, I thought personally, I just thought Phillip Rivers would have been a superhero for us. But hey, speaking of superheroes, you and I are big people and big fans of the CW.
Yeah,
we love the Arrowverse. We
yeah.
love talking about the Arrowverse.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the Arrow, man.
Hey, man.
It's a good run, baby. It's over.
R.I.P. to the Arrow, but he's coming back. Siphon, he's coming back.
Yeah.
Right? So, tonight's the premiere of season 3 of Black Lightning.
Black Lightning.
Hey, is Black Lightning going away after this year?
No.
What show's getting canceled? Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl. It's the last year of that shit.
Supergirl.
And just so you know, Batgirl got renewed for another season.
Yeah, because that chick that's doing it is awesome.
Right.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back and watch it with the shitty Batgirl.
Yeah.
And I'll watch season 2 with the not shitty
Batgirl. They're giving her.
I need a show to watch.
Ruby Rose. I didn't like Ruby Rose as Batgirl. I thought it was a forced role. I thought they tried to.
I think they were just slide something.
I think it was just a name. Yeah. Like they needed a name, so they were like Ruby Rose. You're bisexual. You can do it the feminine, you can do the not so feminine, like you can do it both ways. Sure. She's a good actor or actress, whatever you want to consider, because some people get offended by adding actress.
She can act.
She can act. Because she was really good in Orange Is the New Black.
She was.
She was fucking fantastic. Awesome. But this role with Batgirl, I wasn't feeling. I wasn't able to connect.
So, Black Lightning is back tonight.
Yeah.
So The Flash, which is my favorite of all of them.
The Flash is the best. I love Black Lightning. The Flash is the best. They have the best writers.
And they have the best writers. It's probably the most popular show on the network.
Right.
I got pushed back a week because the premiere of Superman and Lois.
And I hate Superman. I'm not a Superman guy. I'm a Batman guy.
I'm indifferent. So. Superman Lois season premiere. Is
how do you not? Yeah, that's crazy.
Right?
How do you like the Flash? But
I love the Flash.
How do you? Okay,
me personally, I
think Superman is the dumbest superhero ever created.
A dude that can basically do anything.
Superman is the only superhero that will literally get his ass whooped and then decide to go fly up to the sun and come back down and destroy everything. When he is literally a god, They've given this man so many powers over the years. They knit and picked and and they're like, okay, so not only can he leap tall buildings in a single bound, like now he can fly. Now he's he's bulletproof, but he gets his ass whooped by magic. Like I don't get. So you telling me that all I need to do is, and I don't mean to go on this rant, but you mean to tell me that this man, all you can do is a fucking magic trick, and he's done?
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I like the Flash. I think the Flash is the most powerful.
You just disregarded everything that I said.
Yeah.
And I don't appreciate it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think Superman is great. I don't think Superman is terrible.
Superman.
I don't think he's all that super.
Ain't nothing super about him.
Yeah, I'm not very, and I didn't disregard you. I just don't care about Superman. I don't like him, but I don't dislike him. Yeah.
You know what?
Real quick, just to finish that segment off, this is why I think the Flash is the most powerful superhero on the planet.
He can change time.
He can change time whenever the hell he feels like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead? Oh, well, shit. Let's run through a time warp. I'm not dead anymore. That's it. What? Somebody else might be dead now, but ain't me.
Your whole family could be dead.
Yeah.
By running back in time.
But it's not me. But then here's the thing.
He's fucked up a lot of stuff by running back in time.
Well, that's what's made the show so good. And that's just what makes the Flash so good, right? Every time even in the comics, right?
Right.
Every time the universe resets, it's because the Flash is bored and he wants to run back in time. He's just like, you know what? I don't like this book. Let's go back and change time.
Oh my God.
Maybe somebody else will write it this time. No, that's the greatest That's the hero. That's the greatest superhero of all time, and he's awesome. Anyway, last segment of the night.
Yep. You know what time it is. It's time for them quarterbacks on quarterbacks.
Hey. Okay. So here is we talked about Carson Wentz. Deshaun again just kind of he doesn't want to anything to do. Here's the thing about Deshaun. It's such a roller coaster that some days we hear he doesn't want to talk to anybody. Some days we hear it's not true. His agent is back and forth.
Right.
The organization and the shitty organization
I wouldn't want to go anywhere near a shitty organization as Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Because your prime, Deshaun Watson's prime is now.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that I'm going to be talking to the Jets. You don't even have a receiver. You've let go of all your best defensive players. There's no fucking way I'm going to your team.
But
fuck that.
But here's the thing. He wants to go there. And it's because of Robert Saleh. I don't know. Richard Sherman talks about this a lot.
Right.
He says he has 2 years left, and he wants to go play for Robert Saleh, New York. There's something, I don't know what it is, but, we talk a lot about how Eric Bieniemy connects with players.
Right.
Robert Saleh, which I just need to throw this out there, the first Muslim American ever to be a head coach in the NFL.
Wow, that's
fire.
That's wow. That's wow. That deserves some praise for that. That deserves praise for that.
There is something there, and I think it's the belief is in Robert Saleh himself, and so we're gonna go through it real quick, and then Carson Wentz talked about Mitch is a free agent. He's trash shit. Everybody knows.
He's not going anywhere.
Sam Darnold, we'll see. And then A-Rod, we'll kind of go from there. So we have our list right here. Do you take a look at this list and do you think anything changes?
I'm still saying Deshaun and San Fran. Again, I really think that they're going to make a big splash in free agency. I think Jimmy G's they're going to get rid of Jimmy G and they're going to take those picks and they're going to make a package and they're going to go and try to get Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
Dak Prescott, I'm gonna say he's gonna get franchise tag based on the information that we heard over the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz is out of Philadelphia. I don't know where he's going, but he's out of there. Mitch Trubisky, trash. A-Rod, I'm gonna say he's gonna stay a Packer.
Okay.
I'm gonna change that from Miami last week to a Packer.
All right.
Sam Darnold is going to stay a Jet.
Okay. Cool. Real quick. Niners for Deshaun. I think you and I agree on that. Cowboys for Dak. We agree on that. I am swinging Carson to the Colts.
Okay.
Just because the connections there. Mitch Trubisky, get the fuck out of the NFL. A-Rod stays with the Packers. Sam Darnold stays with the Jets.
Right.
Real quick before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Deshaun, Dak, Carson, Mitch, A-Rod, Sam. Comment below. Let us know who you think is
yes,
where.
Please. I want to argue with you guys in the comments.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Us on Everything podcast number 4. I'm your boy, Tim Wayne.
Uncle Gandhi.
Yo, make sure you find your North Star, man. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.